I've searched for the path of life my entire life, and now that I've found it, it feels unreal. Like I'm just talking to myself. But if you think God only shows up in one specific way, you're setting yourself up to miss him or her entirely. It is like looking for a hymn so hard that you walk right past to her. It's been said that if you don't see God in both the profane and the profound, you're missing half the story. That's a huge truth. God is in the sadness and the laughter, the bitter and the sweet. There's a divine purpose and presence in absolutely everything. I once thought about writing a book called God is a Salami Sandwich. It felt like blasphemy, just terribly irreverent. But who said God is only reverent? God is the up and the down, the hot and the cold. Do you really think God can't laugh or enjoy a good joke? God invented humor. You don't need to speak in hushed tones. You can talk to God like you talk to your best friend. There's no word God hasn't heard, no sight God hasn't seen. I used to think God despised some things and loved others, but that's not it. It's all just life, and life is the gift. Every single aspect of it has a divine purpose. Nothing exists without a reason that's understood and approved by God. This is a tough one, right? What about evil? The idea is, you can't create anything not. A thought, an object, or an experience that's outside of God's plan. The plan is for you to have the freedom to create anything you want. In that freedom lies the experience of God being God. What we call evil is just that power label. But even that is loved, because it's only through what we call evil that we can truly know good. I don't love hot more than cold, or high more than low. They're all relative. They're all part of what is. I was raised to believe that good and bad are real, that right and wrong are opposites, and that some things are just not acceptable in the sight of God. But the truth is, everything is acceptable. Because how can God not accept what exists? To reject something is to deny it's real, to say it's not a part of God, and that's impossible. But this doesn't mean you should abandon your values. Your values form the structure of your life, but it's wise to examine them one by one. Don't dismantle the whole house, but check each brick. Replace the ones that are broken and no longer support you. Your ideas about right and wrong are just that idea. They shape who you are. The only reason to change them is if you're not happy with who you are. The thing is, many of our most deeply held values aren't even ours. They're from our parents, our religion, our society. We came here to have our own experiences and create ourselves from them. Instead, we've often created ourselves from the experiences of others. We accept what we're told as gospel. And when we have a real, personal experience, we force it to fit what we think we already know. Take human sexuality. Experientially, we know it can be the most loving, powerful, and uniting physical experience we can have. But we often ignore our own experience in favor of what others have told us to think. And that creates a massive conflict within us. We do the same thing with money. When you have it, it feels great to receive and great to spend. There's nothing inherently evil about it. But we've absorbed so many negative teachings that we reject our own positive experience and end up pushing money away. We've even done this with God. Our heart tells us God is good. Our direct experience of life, in all its wonder, points to something beautiful. So, the invitation is to start trusting that experience. Trust what you feel in your own heart. It might just be the most honest path there is. Thanks for watching.